Hello, friends, and welcome to Little Bean's Garden, located in Pomona, California, Zone 10A, established in 2015. My name is Sule, and I will be your host for today. Today is February 2nd, 2024, and today I am going to be planting the OG Grande Verde Tomatillo, and it is a little bit early to plant them for outside, but I'm planting these because I will be putting the seed tray in my little greenhouse. Let me show you what the seeds look like real quick here. The seeds are very tiny, so this is, hopefully you can see that. There we go. That's what the seeds look like. They're very small. I'll be putting 2 little seeds in each of the little seed cell. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. All right, friends, let's go ahead and do these 2 together. We're going to be doing 2 rows. They each have 6 seed cells, so that is 12 plants. Might do a third one, I'm not sure, but for now, let's do these 2 together. All right, so I dug the little hole. I'm going to take 2 of the little seeds. Okay, and here they are. Hopefully you can see that. That is 2. So let's see how you can see this. There we are. Here's 1. Oh, the second one's there as well. They're so tiny, it's really hard to see. So here's 1, and here's the second one. All right, so let's grab our other 2 seeds. We're gonna grab these. 1, 2. Here they are. Hopefully you can see that. And we're going to dump them in there. All right, let me get the rest done and I'll bring you right back. I am done planting the seeds, so now all I'm gonna do is cover them up. You gotta make sure that the seeds are covered completely. All right, let me get all these done and I'll bring you right back. I have finished covering all the seeds, and now what we're going to do is we are going to add our plant label. So here it is. I'm going to put it in this first one where it actually starts. Once they sprout, I'll bring you right back. I'll keep you posted. Today is March 9, 2024, and I wanted to give you an update on the Rio Verde Tomatillo, or Grande Rio Verde Tomatillo, and they are looking so pretty. They're tiny, but they're looking so beautiful. Today is March 16, 2024, and today we are going to be uppotting our Grande Rio Verde Tomatillo right here. We have some that are pretty big already, so I am thinking they need to be out of the little seed tray cells and be uppotted into their own pots. I have a couple of pots already prepared so that we can pot them up together. Now, I'm going to first focus on the ones that are pretty big, because those are the ones that I feel that actually need to be up potted ASAP. So let's go ahead, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you up close and personal as always so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we have our little pot here prepared, and like I said, I have a few, but I want to be able to do this one together, and I'm going to focus on this one. So let me get it out. Normally what I do is I grab 2 of the cheap plastic spoons. Well, I don't want to say cheap because my husband bought these and they're super pricey because they're like good, like durable plastic. But anyways, just some cheap plastic spoons or forks. And I think I'm going to do it like this. So I stab it on one side, and then I stab it on the other side, and then I try to bring it up, and it does come up. So here she is, and yes, definitely ready to be up potted. So let's go ahead and up pot this one together. And normally in the garden outside, I have my Sharpies. So what I'll do is I will go ahead and make a little hole. I should have left this halfway only, but I didn't. That was my mistake. And with tomatillos, they also grow roots on their stems. So not the little hairs, but the stems, they throw out roots if you bury them a little bit deeper. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Let me get rid of some of this soil. Okay, friends, much better. Okay, so I'm going to put the little plant in the pot and I'm going to gently press it in. That is how she looks in the pot. And then I'm going to grab some soil and fill it in. And then I'm going to gently press around it. I don't want to compact the soil or the potting mix. I just want to make sure that the roots and the stem, in this case for the tomatillo, have good contact with the soil. All right, so that's what she's looking like. She looks happy. She looks healthy, beautiful. All right, let me get the rest done and I will bring you right back. All right, friends, so I am done up potting the Grande Verde Tomatillo and I was able to up pot 12 little seedlings. I still have more, but I'm going to let those grow a little bit more. And the last thing I'm going to do for today is I am going to mist the plants. I don't like to water them harshly when they have just been up potted because I think, they're already stressed because they were removed from their home where they were born in. So I mist them. And then since I have these trays, after I mist them, I will go ahead and give them a little shower. And this is what you call bottom watering, where you water the tray and the plants will wick up the water from the bottom. So this is bottom watering. And there we go. That's it. They're looking very nice, very healthy, and I'm pretty sure they will do amazing for me. All right, guys, I will keep you posted. Today is April 7, 2024, and check my tomatillos out. They're looking a little sad. There were a couple of days of rain, and it totally took out the soil from around the little plants, and it left them basically bare, and they're not looking too good. So I am going to go ahead and up pot them so that they can have a better chance at life. This one doesn't seem damaged, but most of them are. Most of them are without their soil. I tried to put it back, but it doesn't seem to be working as good. So I'm going to up pot them, and I thought I would bring you guys along. All right, let's get started. All right, as always, we're going to do one together. Let me see which one we are going to do. I think this one is the one that looks the worst. Look, all the little soil is out. So let me go ahead and move this tray. All right, and I think we're going to do this pot. Let me bring you up close and personal. All right, friends, so first I am going to remove the tag and put it in the new pot. I have dug a hole and I'm gonna try to squeeze this one out of this pot. Nice. Look at those roots. It's not root bound or anything, but it does have nice roots around. Doesn't seem to fit. Let me make a bigger hole. And here we are. Okay, so I'm going to add a little bit more soil around it. And there she goes. She looks all happy. Doesn't she look all happy? She looks super happy. All right, let me do the rest and I'll bring you right back. All right, friends. So I am done potting the tomatillos. There are 12 little plants. They're looking nice and healthy and happy already. So yeah, that's it. That's all I'm going to do for today. I did give them a little bit of water since I did up pot them in their new pots. All right, I will keep you posted. Today is April 20th, 2024. And today I am going to up pot the tomatillos to their final destination, which is these 15 nursery black pots right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 here and I have 5 in another area of my garden. So we'll see. These are going to be shaded more than the other ones. The other ones are going to be in full blown sun all the season. And when I've grown tomatillos, they absolutely love sun. But I want to try and experiment if in this area I can grow tomatillos. Why not utilize this area as well, right? All right, let's go ahead and plant one together. Let me bring you up close and personal. All right, friends, so I hope you have a really great view where I put you. And these, I have been cutting the little flowers because I don't want them to concentrate and produce some fruit right now because they're very tiny. So I have been cutting the little flowers off. And let me go ahead and do a little planting hole. This is soil that I don't want to lie. It wasn't me, it was my husband. He's the one that mixed it together. I went to a nursery that I normally go to. I trust them very much because everything I have gotten from them has worked out for me fabulous. And I think it's because they don't just put things out for us to buy just because they want to make money. I have noticed them, they go by the season. So if it's December, they're not putting out tomatoes so that we can buy. And typically, small nurseries, that's how they work. They work with the season because they know what they're doing. They love what they do, but they also want to make a profit, but they do it the right way, in my opinion, from what I have seen. So, yes, it's called Sunshine Growers. And I think it's in Eastville, California. But, anyways, I love going there and I buy the nursery potting mix and then I mix in some perlite and some peat moss, and I love the texture. I love the way, and it has worked for me. So anyways, let me show you what I'm using. So I'm not a stickler for a particular brand for tomato and vegetable food. This is what I'm using today. This is what was a little bit cheaper in the store for me today. So this is what I actually got. And I'm going to grab just a handful, put it in, and a second handful. And if you're a new gardener, please follow the instructions on the bag on how much to add. Don't do like me, because if you're new, you may not know by sight how much to add. I've been doing this for a while and I'm not going to call myself an expert, but I think I know a little bit of what I'm doing when it comes to the fertilizer. So check this out. The roots are nice and healthy. Let me bring you close. It's not root bound at all. Hopefully you can see that, but there are roots. So it's perfect time to a pot. Let me see. Okay, it seems that I need to dig the hole a little bit bigger. Let's see, are you better now? Yep. And I planted it at the same soil level as it was in the little pot, in this pot. With tomatillos, you can plant them a little bit deeper. I have, and it doesn't bother them at all. And what I'm going to do next is I am going to add some fertilizer here on top as well, just as a precaution that the plant is able to get the fertilizer, use it, grow, and produce beautiful tomatillos. Well, that's what we're hoping for. I have grown tomatillos before in my garden. They do good, but I've never had a bumper crop because I only plant 2 or 3. This time I have doubled my my luck, and I have 10 growing in my garden. 5 here where you and me are sitting now, and 5 in another area of my garden where they will be in absolute full sun. All right, so let's go ahead and water it in. Anytime you transplant any little plant, you want to make sure that you give it plenty of water. You have to remember, you're taking it from its birthplace and you're putting it in another area where they are very unfamiliar with. The roots might have gotten a little shaken up. So you want to make sure that you water it so that the soil and the roots get to familiarize each other. You want them to become best friends. All right. And then when you water it, you don't want to go in harshly. So what I do is I move the hose back and forth. I have it in the shower option, or the shower default thing, whatever it's called. And I give it a nice watering, but not directly to the plant because it's tiny, because it's probably in shock that I transplanted it. I uproot it from its birthplace or its little home, and I don't want to stress it out any more than I have to. And well, I am just going to do the rest and I will bring you right back. All right, friends, here they are. I have planted all 5 of them and watered them and fed them, and they look absolutely fabulous. So I will keep you guys posted. Today is April 27, 2024, and I wanted to make this short video. I have talked about this before, but you're probably wondering, if you're new here, you're probably wondering why I have those red cups there. Now, I've been doing this red cup thing for many years in my gardening journey. And what they are is they are protectors of the dreaded roly-polies. Now, if you're a one of the little geek nerds like me, you probably know that roly-polies are important for the garden. They remove a lot of bad stuff from the soil. They, help with the organic matter that's decaying. They consume that, and they're just beneficial to the garden. But they like to eat not only decaying matter in the garden, they also like to eat my little seedlings. And I cried so many times in the beginning of my gardening journey because I didn't know how to protect my seedlings from the roly-polies. I didn't want to kill them because I knew that they were, beneficial for the garden soil or for the garden in general, but I didn't want them eating my little seedlings that took a lot of time, effort, to grow. And I wanted them to grow to produce food for my family. But anyways, let me get up close and I'll show you what they look like up close. Okay, so here we are. The sun is hitting me, but I really hope you can see. So when I am going to use the cups, oh, I really can't see. I really hope you can see. I first dig a hole in the soil, right? I dig the hole, then I add the little plant to the level that I want it, and then I add the little solo cup. I put it from the top to the bottom, and then I fill in the hole so that it's secure. It won't move when I water it. And here's what the solo cup looks like. I cut the bottoms out, and when I put it on my little seedling, I just make sure that I go from like the top and then put it in. Then I backfill the hole, and typically I remove these once the plant gets big enough where it can defend itself from the roly-polies. But these are pretty small, so oops, my finger there, sorry. These are pretty small still, so I won't remove the solo cup. And by removing them, I cut them from here and just take them away from the plant. Sometimes I don't remove it, and that's just because I forget. So I end up with some of these in my garden that I can still use for the following year. So yeah, just a short video just to show you, in case you are like me and you don't want the roly-polies to eat, you know, the stems of your little seedling, but you also don't want to kill them, maybe this is a good option for you. It works amazing. I have had great success. So I just, again, wherever I'm gonna plant, I dig the hole, I put my plant in, and then from the top I put the solo cup, and then I backfill, and it's secure. It won't move when I water the plants. When I started doing this, what I would do is I would just put it and then pile up some soil around it, but it would move when I would water it, or with time it would move and my seedlings would still get eaten. So now I dig the hole, put my seedling, put the solo cup to the level that I want, and then I backfill, making sure that it is a little bit buried in there. Here's another example. There's another example. And yeah, this works absolutely amazing. Today is May 25th, 2024, and I wanted to give you an update on the tomatillos. They're doing absolutely fabulous. The plants are super nice and healthy, and as you can see, they have a ton of little flowers and are starting to want to produce the tomatillos. They're so pretty. Look at this one. It's so pretty. They are so healthy, so beautiful, and very big, healthy looking plants. I couldn't be happier. I think this is the first time I've grown tomatillos that the plants look absolutely beautiful, healthy, they're not burnt, and well, I will keep you guys posted. Today is June 18, 2024, and today will be our harvest of the tomatillos. And this year, I don't think they got pretty big. We shall see. Okay, so let me bring you in here. This is going to be one. I'm gonna cut two for you, and then I'll go around, check which ones are ready, and we'll cut the rest and show you what I have at the end. Hopefully you can see that. Here's the second one. All right, so let's go ahead and open these up. Ooh, look at how pretty. All right, so this is one. Let me go here to my stairs. So this is one. It's very nice and shiny and full. It's not huge. It definitely is not huge, but a couple of these will make a beautiful salsa. Let's see this one. I love homegrown tomatillos. They're just the absolute best. They taste better, fresher, more flavor. Check this out. All right, let me cut the rest and I'll bring you right back. All right, friends, so this is the harvest for today for my tomatillos. It's not a big harvest, but definitely this is enough for my family to make a really yummy, delicious salsa. And I'm not gonna peel the rasp because honestly, they last better, they store better if you don't peel them. But trust me, they're in there. I just don't want to peel all of them because I don't want them to go bad real fast. But they are in there. See? I'm not trying to lie to you. It's just that I don't want to peel all of them because again, I want them to last me until I'm ready to do something with them and cook with them. These are the two that I had shown you earlier, but I put them on my dirty table, so now they have some soil on them. Well guys, that's it from Little Beans Garden. If you like this video, please consider subscribing, hitting the like button, and sharing this video with your friends. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.